Do I need to use a mic? Can you guys hear me okay? No problems? In the back? You good, Lloyd? Cool. All right, so Simple Syndication, how it started was, I started out doing online marketing for my parents' business, and they have an organic grocery store and market farm and sell some products online. And then while I was doing that, I kind of realized that video was one of the most powerful things that you could do in the online marketing space, and the demand for it was quickly growing. So I started using video for them, and the effects were really good. And other local businesses noticed and then asked to hire me so that I could do the same thing for them. And that's kind of how Simple Syndication was born. So over the short time that I've been in business, over the 4 years, we've had some really amazing clients. We worked with everything from really small entrepreneurs to really big companies such as Panasonic, the UFC, Canadian Tire, a very big range. And it's always amazing because we're always learning things about different businesses. So the question today is, why use video? And the answer is one word: attention. In marketing, one of the most important things you can do, and in business, is try and get people's attention, right? You want them to know about your business. They want them to focus on what you're doing, what you have to offer. And video is one of the most amazing ways that you can do this. So now I'm gonna go over some stats on why video is important, and stats that I feel like really show the value of video. Social video generates 1,200% more shares than text and images combined. So if you're scrolling through Facebook, a lot of the things that people are sharing on a regular basis are videos. I'm sure many of you guys have noticed that. There's companies built around the sharing of videos, such as the Huffington Post now online. All of the stuff they share, they make short videos of it. Now this, multiple companies are really diving into that social video space. Next, companies using video generate 41% more traffic than non-video users. And there's multiple reasons for this. One of the big things is that video does convert higher, but also a good example of how it can generate more traffic is if you have a video on your website, and I'm sure Jamie knows this really well, people tend to spend more time there because they're watching that video. So if Google sees that someone's skipping through your competitors' websites, just skimming them and not finding anything, and then they spend a bunch of time on your website watching your video, Google's gonna be like, oh, this seems like an authoritative source of information, or seems to be what people are looking for. And it's gonna help you show up better on Google, as well as having that trust built in potential clients through that video. Marketers who use video generate revenue 49% faster than non-video users. Most of these stats are pulled from HubSpot. Over 500 million people are watching videos on Facebook every day. If you're missing out on that audience, you could be missing out on a lot of potential customers. There are different uses or different types of videos you can use to promote your business. The first, and the ones that we're most commonly hired to produce, are the promotional commercial type videos. These are usually a general all-encompassing sort of video that really shows off either the services or the products in the business, and kind of the feel for the business and a feel for the branding and often the people in it. These are typically not the kind of videos that you'd want to do yourself. Secondly, we have vlogs. So vlogs are a super easy type of video. I've never been hired to shoot someone's vlog, but typically they're a day-to-day kind of thing. You just set up your phone or set up a camera and talk to it about what you're doing, what's going on in your life, things like that. And these are becoming more and more popular. I have a few friends now that are trying to do daily vlogs, and for some reason, people really like watching them. I guess it's kind of like watching a reality TV show, watching someone else's life unfold. So if you have an interesting life or personality, then vlogs could be great. If not, maybe it might not work. Next is Q&A or how-to type videos, and these are incredibly powerful. I think almost any business should be doing these. So what these are is positioning yourself as an expert in your industry by bringing value to people. So for example, someone like Susan Ashton, who's a mortgage broker, is probably gonna have a much better idea of what it takes to get a mortgage and what's involved than anybody else in this room. But a lot of people might not really know that or have any idea what any of that information is. So if she were to make videos on explaining what people's credit needs to look like, or how to build up their credit to the point where you can get a mortgage, or what your income level needs to look like, in short, valuable, shareable video formats, people are really likely to share those if they find them useful and helpful, as well as it'll really build trust in Susan and her services during doing that. So when someone decides that they're like, oh, okay, I think it's time for me to go and buy a house. I don't know anybody who's a mortgage broker, but I've seen these videos. They provided really good information, and she seems to be an expert. And I kind of already know her from seeing her videos. We've never met, but I have an idea of what she's like. I think we'll work with her. So that's typically how those kind of videos convert. Next, we have testimonial videos. So a good example of this is a dentist in Lethbridge filmed a video of one of her clients who just finished an Invisalign treatment, which is like invisible braces. And she was talking about, oh, it's very painless. I liked walking around because I didn't have wires on my teeth, and it was an easy process. And we took this video. They just shot it with a cell phone, didn't even not even professional quality. We ran it as an ad on Facebook. I think it's almost at 20,000 views now. But they've gotten a whole bunch of inquiries and people booked in for Invisalign treatments. It's really amazing how much trust that builds in people, those testimonial videos. Next, we have case studies or showcase videos. These are really interesting. I'm starting to do some of these with my business. So for example, someone like Lloyd, if he helped a big company find the perfect person, save them a whole bunch of time, save them a whole bunch of headaches, save them money, hiring and firing, he could document that process in video form and then take that to a company that he wants to pitch and show it to them, be like, hey, we did this for this other company. And instead of like a 5-page document, it's gonna be a lot easier for them to watch a 3 or 4 minute video and say like, oh, he really helped this other company. This seems like a smart decision for us. So, and last of all, live videos. This is a really cool one. So for example, if Sharon just finished an awesome cabinet area, it'd be a really good idea to go live on Facebook or Instagram because it notifies people that you're live so they tune in and watch your video, and you could say, hey, look at this awesome shelf setup I've done, and this is why it's great. And it'd be a good way for him to reach lots of people. Thanks.